Yep, this is it. This is the intro to the new episode of Korn and Kock. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, that's enough of that. Okay. What day is it today? It's October 22nd. 2021.
It's the day Robert Palin's murdered me.
What is that?
And it was also the night that the skeletons came to life.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, that's part of that.
No. Please elaborate for the listening audience.
The bones are their money.
Up, but not up. Well, you're not going to tell them where it's from?
I think you should leave on Netflix. Watch it. It's some guy from SNL. They were like, we don't think your sketches are funny enough. And he's like, fuck you, I'll make my own show.
Wait,
and he did.
Was he on SNL?
Maybe.
I didn't know that. What do you mean, maybe?
I know that his skits were rejected SNL skits. So I have to assume he was on there. I don't watch SNL. I'm not a loser.
What's wrong with SNL?
The fact that it hasn't been good since like the mid-90s.
That's not true. The early 2000s and what is it? The 2008 to 12. Those were good eras.
Oh yeah, dude, that was really great. I really liked Alec Baldwin playing the exact same character every single episode. Speaking of Alec Baldwin, he shot and killed somebody on the set of a movie like yesterday.
Alec Baldwin did?
Yes.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
Shot and killed somebody.
Shot and killed somebody with a gun that was supposed to have blanks in it, but it actually had real bullets for some fucking reason.
Oh my god.
And during a scene, he shot a cinematographer, a famous cinematographer, and she is now dead.
Alright, well, that's why we got the laptop here. See this. I didn't hear about this. Alec Baldwin, camera crew walked off before shooting? What? So what happened exactly? He picked up a prop gun.
Yes.
And it happened to be a real gun? Or what happened?
It was a gun. Well, by prop gun, it was a gun, but it was supposed to have blanks in it.
And they put real bullets in it?
And someone fucking, like, this sounds to me like it's an Ace Attorney case where it's like, it's so fucking absurd, and it's like, how the fuck did anyone miss this? There's no way it could possibly, like, this can't be real. There's no way that this is like totally candid. There has to be some fucking devious machinations in the background.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that there's a fucking conspiracy. Someone wanted Alec Baldwin out of the fucking picture. Either that or somebody wanted that screenwriter or that cinematographer out of the picture, and they figured Alec Baldwin would make a good scapegoat. Either way, sucks that she died. That fucking sucks. It always... What the fuck?
I don't know what that is. Why can I...
Well...
Okay, you know what? We'll just get out of that.
Don't go to CNN.com.
Wow.
On a podcast.
Well, what the hell? Am I supposed to go to LA Times? Okay, so all I could find was... And now CNN doesn't even pop up.
They didn't like me talking shit.
What the hell? Look at this headline.
Huh?
I said, look at this headline. Alec Baldwin facing backlash for 2017 tweet questioning how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone.
Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
well, you know what? We don't have to elaborate. We'll just leave it at that.
That's,
Wow.
That's very poignant.
Well, that's just awful.
God, how could you possibly kill someone by accident? God, fucking morons.
Oh my God.
The comedy writes itself. It's not funny that someone died. It's funny that he said that.
Ay. I just want to know how... I don't know. I'll look it up later. No, you know, whatever. I'll keep going. But if you're supposed to put blanks in a gun, and they didn't do that, let's say they didn't do that, how do you accidentally put bullets in there? And if they did put blanks in it, how did that happen? I don't know how that stuff works. I mean, how do you do that?
Step 1. Step 2. Get dropped on your head several times while being a child. Step 3, watch PBS Kids.
PBS Kids? I just can't believe this. And you know another thing too, I don't know how this guy, the husband, can come out and make a statement. There's no way I could come out and make a statement, you know, about this. I'd be so sad I wouldn't be able to get out of my bed. I never understood how people can do that.
Yo, this shit crazy, bro.
What the? God, I hate going on these freaking websites because it's just nothing but ads. Look how big the article is. That's it.
Oh, get ad block, dude.
Ad block? How do you even get ad block?
You go to the Google Plus store or whatever, the Google store, and you look up uBlock Origin and you download it. It's a browser extension and it's free, and it blocks all ads. It's really fucking useful.
And it's free?
It's free. It's like, I'm not fucking with you. It's free.
There's no catch?
There's no catch. It's literally, it just blocks ads.
Your computer just doesn't turn on once a month for no reason?
That's never happened to me before.
I'm just saying, when something's free, there's always a catch. Like, remember when you tried to sell me that amp for free, and I'm like, is it broken? You're like, why would you think it's broken? I'm like, people give shit away for free because it doesn't work.
And then I told my dad, my dad owned those, and then he came to you and he was like, yeah, they work perfectly fine. I just don't want them anymore. And you were like, well.
You know, yeah, I'm just saying, I believe your dad would be more honest with me than you, who flips out when I throw a pen at you. You even reacted!
Fuck you.
I came in here and I tossed my pen to Alex, and I said, hold my pen like they do in the movies where they have the car keys, and they're just like, here, take it out back, or park it wherever. And then he's like, I'm not picking that up. So I picked it up and I threw it at him again, and he's like, I'm still not picking it up. I didn't think he was going to pick it up. I just like throwing this dumb little pen at him, and he started flipping out, and I think it's pretty funny. Made my day. Because, and we're actually doing this 2 hours late. We were supposed to record 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, why don't you tell him what happened, Stone?
So last night I set my alarm and I went to bed. And have you ever gotten sleep and you're like, ah, damn it. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm a wreck today.
Jesus.
So I set my alarm and I'm going to sleep. Have you ever gotten sleep and you're like, oh, this is so nice, but my alarm's going to go off at any second? And it doesn't, and it doesn't, and it doesn't. And you're like, what's going on? I'm not looking at the clock, but what's going on? So finally, I'm like, okay, I gotta look. I look at the clock, 1:12. And I'm like, and I act out loud, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh god. I don't even want to check my phone. And sure enough, I check it. First message I see, bro, where are you? From Alex. And I'm like, well, you know what? There's nothing to do.
I wasn't really mad. I was more like, what the fuck?
Well, there's nothing to do except you got to take the L. And by the way, Tim Robinson, it said he was a featured player on SNL. Then he went to the writing staff.
Well, there you go.
But I can't see him like leaving or getting his, skits rejected. But whatever. Sarah Silverman was on SNL as an actor or a featured player and got all her skits rejected. And look what happened to her. She's in School of Rock. Pretty funny. So, yeah, woke up at 1:12. Called Alex, said I was going to be late. Didn't call work to get Monday night off, and we'll get to read that later on. And the song that was played at the beginning was "The Alien" by Dream Theater. Their new album dropped today, and I was able to go to the Zia and get it. There were only 18 copies left, I guess, because I had to call ahead of time. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I showed up 2 hours late.
Bravo.
Yeah, that's how we do things over here. We're in a tight ship here at K&K headquarters.
I have a urinary tract infection. Anyway.
No, you don't.
But I could. Fuck off. He keeps like pretending to throw the fucking pen at me, and he knows that I flinched like a bitch.
And what did I tell you? You would react to it on the show. I dared him.
You're fucking anyway. You're demasculating me in front of the people. Stomp it. Stomp it.
I dared him. I said, "Is there any way I could?"
You did not dare me. You were like, "You won't do it." That's
really,
not a dare. That's not
really?
a dare. When you dare someone, you have to say, "I dare you."
I dared him.
No,
it's a dare without saying dare, because if someone says, "I bet you can't do this," it's basically a dare.
There's shit in my nose. Sorry.
Don't worry, we'll make that a drop.
There's shit in my nose. Sorry.
Just. Oh God.
This isn't North Dakota. This is New York.
I dared Alex, or essentially told him, "You won't not react if I fake throw the pen at you." And he's like, "What?" And I told him, and he's done it like, oh, that I just did it now. He blinked, and his head moved slightly a little bit. So it's getting better. But the first 2 times, he almost ran out the room.
That is not true.
No, that's not true. I'm next to the door, so he'd have to
Yeah, I'd have to punch you down, throw you out of the way
and jump over the microphone because protect the podcast at all costs. But fuck the co-host.
Stone, give me the mic.
Stoney.
You don't like getting called that.
No, but I can call myself that.
Fantastic.
That's how it goes.
Fantastic. We're back to square one.
That's
anyway.
Do you have any nicknames you were called as a kid?
Lexi. But, I really shouldn't have said that. Why the fuck did I say that?
So, if I called you that, you'd be mad. But you can call yourself that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's just the rules of engagement.
Oh, God. Just please don't tell Russell.
Well, he doesn't listen to the show anyways.
That's true.
Remember when he would tell us all the time? He'd go out of his way just to tell us, hey, I didn't listen to the episode. I didn't listen to the podcast.
Well, way to go, champ.
Yeah, why are you telling me this? I know you're not listening to it.
All right, Stone. What are we listening to / watching to?
Well, I didn't get to finish the album yesterday. So yesterday's album and today's album are Pearl Jam bootlegs. Yesterday was Manchester 2000, and today it's Toronto 2000. What about you?
Fucking nothing. Well, this is what I usually do. I just go on my fucking. All right. I go on my iPad pod, my iTunes, my iTunes Steve Jobs Snapchat, and I fucking see what song I was listening to. I was listening to One Winged Angel Final Fantasy VII cover by Gay Metal.
Gay Metal? Oh, GAME.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like game and then metal.
Oh, okay.
But it's like gay metal.
That's pretty cool.
Or I guess you can say ga metal, but that just sounds weird because you don't say game. You don't say gom. I'm playing a gom. Hey, dude, you want to go see that baseball gom?
Gom.
No, you say game. Like, it's just an unfortunate side effect. But, like, I mean, if you're not 12 years old, like, you won't have a problem with making fun of it.
Now, what are we watching?
What am I watching? I'm watching Northern Lion play The Binding of Isaac Repentance.
Is that a movie?
No.
Well, you care about movies.
Well, the last movie that I watched with you was Eight-Legged Freaks.
There we go.
Eight-Legged Freaks, made by the same assholes that made Independence Day.
And Godzilla.
1997. And holy shit, it was holy fuck. That was really bad. Though the one thing about it...
Careful what you're about to say. Just really think about it.
Shit for fucking trying to find a diamond in the rough with fucking Eight-Legged Freaks. Eight-Legged Freaks was so bad.
If you have to start any argument or rant with like, okay, pedos burn in hell, where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Because, they burn in hell. So where are you going with this?
Anyway, yeah, Eight-Legged Freak. Ignore that. Ignore everything I said.
Or we could just cut it out. You never know.
I'm not gonna do that. They get to hear the full uncut stupidity and ignorance. Don't take it too seriously. We're just fucking around. Like, don't.
Alex I'm the one trying to rein him in.
That's true.
But he won't listen.
That's true. I'm like a wild animal, so don't fucking control me.
Anyway.
It's bad. The movie's bad, and you want to know why? Because there's a bunch of fucking CGI spiders, and one of them, I swear to God, screams "No!" as it's getting like fucking melting, like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West. It's so stupid.
Or they start growling.
They're growling like they're fucking a pack of wool. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I went to the website and did the math on this. So Olivia Hussey, or Hussey, I believe.
The chick from the
Romeo and
Juliet. Okay.
Yeah,
you're getting on my shit for not dropping stuff.
I want to make sure. Well. No, I want to make sure. I'm not just gonna throw something out there and leave it. You know how she was when the film first premiered? 16 years old.
That's Okay, so when it's for a movie, it's art.
No, that's the point. It's not art.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucked up. But hey, they showed it in schools anyway. All right.
No, they didn't.
They
cut over that scene. Well,
no,
with me, they didn't.
I definitely saw titties in that scene.
Well, then
at school. Oh
my God.
Look.
Okay, well, you know what? They didn't with me. I went to a public high school.
So did I.
Well, then did your teacher, was he old? Did he just not care? Was it his last day on
He
the
was
job?
he was like, okay, look away. No.
Yeah, look away. You're gonna see something awesome. Look
You're
away.
gonna see
Is that
something
what he said?
awesome.
Yeah,
No.
give me a break.
No.
Give me a break.
You're gonna see something epic.
Why do
Oh my
teachers do
fucking
that?
God.
Why do they think, hey, look away. You're about to see something. That's when everybody starts paying attention. Just do it. Just do the thing you were about to do.
The funniest part is that it's on screen for like a fraction of a second.
Yeah, sir. That is kind of funny. It's like you blink, you miss it. But then you're gonna have.
Literally.
What are people gonna do? They're look away. They're gonna be focusing.
Anyway, 8-legged freaks. I give it a. We should all kill pedophiles out of 10.
What the hell does that even mean?
It,
What happened to you today?
I don't know. I'm a little,
Shit,
I'm a little kooky. I'm a little wacky.
Yeah.
I had a slice of chocolate cake before we started recording.
That's definitely not the
so
reason
I,
why.
so I probably hopped up on sugar. I don't know. Anyway, what are you watching?
8-Legged Freaks. That was the last movie I watched.
Yes.
But this will lead into one of the things is
Oh.
I started watching Squid Game.
Finally. And actually, after we started watching, we watched 8-Legged Freaks, and we were like coming down from the bullshit. I watched the first episode with Stone. I had already seen it, but it was his first time seeing it. And Stone, what are your thoughts?
Well, you're leaving out one thing, where it's like, hey, I'm gonna go home. I'm really tired. I'm gonna watch 8-Legged Freaks. All right, I'll stay for another hour. Where are you getting this energy from? It's like right when we're about to call it, and then someone goes like, hey,
Let's go to Dutch.
you want to go to Dutch all the way out in 83rd Ave in Thunderbird? All the energy. That's okay. You can go back and just erase all that stuff, or just beep, just censor yourself. Everything you said, just censor it, and we'll be good to go. Let me say it for you. I'm not gonna do that. Also, Alex, why did we get canceled? We can't upload any videos anymore.
Why did I lose 5,000 Twitter followers?
I'm barely on Twitter. I think I have like 30 followers.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and I think all of them are like close friends anyway. So, you lose your close friends as followers, you really done messed up. Well, anyways, yes, Squid Game. My only issue, if you had to guess, what's my only issue with the show?
Oh my god, I could say. Oh my god, I'm gonna refrain from saying
Refrain
something.
from what?
From saying something.
It's not a. You don't have to think very hard.
Is it because it's in Korean? Like you?
No.
Fuck
What is that? That's the reason? No, it's because it's too violent. Yeah, in Korean, that's your.
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
You
Really, bud?
You take me as the type of guy that doesn't like to read subtitles.
I love reading subtitles.
Fuck, I don't know.
Wait, what does that have to do with Korean?
Because
the subtitles
this-
are in English.
Well, that's what I mean, but like the voices are in Korean, so it's not like you can go in the other room, whack off, and like kind of like listen in and kind of get what's
What the hell are
going
you
on.
talking about?
I don't know. Sometimes you got to get up and like pour yourself a cup of chocolate milk, and you can't stare at the screen, but you don't want to pause it. So like, but you can like still hear the voices and kind of gather what's going on. But you can't really do that if it's in another language you can't understand.
You just pause it and then get something. Why would you leave and do something, come back and go, oh, I missed it, and rewind it? That's what the remote's for, so you can pause it. Do you do that? Are you the type of guy to watch a movie?
This is coming from the guy.
Are you the type of guy to watch a movie, get up and make himself a drink, and come back and go, oh, I missed it, and then rewind it, instead of doing the normal thing, which is pausing the movie, leaving for 30 seconds, getting it, come back and pressing play? That's what you said you just did.
Nope.
Well, you assumed I did it.
Yep.
I think you did that because you do that.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well,
Nope.
in fact, I'm
Yep.
blown away that that's your first thing is because it's in Korean. You even told me to not watch it with the English dubs. You told me to watch it in Korean.
Yeah.
So I'm doing what you told me to do.
Exactly.
I'm not complaining about that though.
Okay, so it's too violent. Why is it too violent?
It's too much. Why do the cameras always have to be behind the guy and his head gets blown off and the blood comes out? You have great special effects budget. I don't need to see it. I get it. I get the point. It's just too much.
Are you gonna continue watching it?
Well, yeah, but the funny part is I'm not really invested in any of the characters. All the characters are kind of not unlikable, but no one really stands out for me. I dislike some people, but no one really is like, I want that guy to win. I want that guy to win. I want that girl to win. Everyone's just kind of like, yeah, anything happens, whatever. But yeah, it's all right. I think it's a little much when it comes to the violence, but you know, it's what it is.
What about how the frontman's mask is like the coolest shit you've ever seen?
Dude, the guys in Slipknot, Corey Taylor watched that and was like, shit, why didn't I think of that?
He came in his pants. He shot a fucking hole through his jorts.
All right, you're gonna have to have a meeting after this. This is way like. Ay. Is this what you're like after 2? This is why we got to finish recording. Every podcast we recorded, we finished at before 2.
It's true.
So after 2, you're just like, oh, no censors now today. Well, what's going on here?
I told you I had a piece of chocolate cake, got a little sugar in me, and I got a little cuckoo, got a little kooky.
That can't be the reason. I can't. That can't be the reason. Also, Eight-Legged Freaks was originally going to be titled A Rack Attack. But do you know why they didn't do that?
No.
Because at the time we were either involved or about to invade Iraq. And people were like,
Iraq attack. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. It makes sense.
That's like some fucking shining, scrutinizing ass detail right there.
And I think they even said it in the movie. I think.
We're invading Iraq. Yeah, the main characters looked at the screen and they said, "We are invading Iraq," and then they went back to listening to the fucking.
We are invading Iraq. No, that wasn't it. But anyways, I enjoy it. It's a little much. The acting is really good, and the sets are good, the visuals are good, the colors are cool. That's really it. It's a little much, and there are just some things that it doesn't make any sense. Nobody would do it. Why did that go on top of that slide? You know what I'm talking about? During the second game.
Oh, when they're like trying to get the shit out of the honeycomb?
Yeah, and the guy, really? You know why they did that?
Because it was a cool shot.
It was a cool shot. Real life, nobody is climbing up. Waste it. You have 10 minutes. Why would anyone go like, I only got 10 minutes before I die. I'm going to climb up this huge ass slide, get up there and do it. Those are the things I have, issues with. But you know what that says? That's a minor thing. So overall, that would imply this show is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one other thing. Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of a spoiler. I'll tell you when we're not recording. There was one other thing where I watched it, and I'm like, how did that happen? But I won't say it. It is kind of a spoiler.
Okay.
So Zane messaged the group chat. We're gonna just leave that.
We're just gonna ignore him.
Well, we're recording. We're in the middle of some important stuff.
Okay.
What do you
Here's
got?
something I want to talk about.
Okay, what?
Sora, hands-on. Last week we talked about playing Sora, and then the day the podcast went up, he came out, and we've both had a chance to play him. Fucking stupid.
I played him one match, so for everyone who wants to jump me for that, go for it. I don't care. But for someone who's supposed to be one of the lightest characters, he really doesn't. He moves like he's underwater. Where, yeah, if you move really fast, you look like you're moving fast. But in real life, you ain't moving fast. His shoes probably weigh more than me. Huh? And that key, did you notice? Actually, this is a true story. That key he holds, at the very end of it, there's a little tiny keychain. So that big-ass key is connected to a little keychain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Mickey Mouse on it. Disney owns Smash Brothers now.
Disney owns everything. I'm surprised Squid Game wasn't
Sponsored
produced by Disney.
Wasn't on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You realize they have 24 on Disney Plus? Or they did at one point last year? 24? Now, that show's not as, like...
I want to see 24 in the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Jack Bauer would be great. I came up... I mean, we can talk about this later. But I want to do something where you take characters from literally anything and put them in, like, Smash Bros. So, like, Mortal Kombat fighting, but in the Smash Bros. Universe. You got Jim Carrey from The Cable Guy. You got Palpatine. Jack Bauer. Surge. Frank Beard. That's just kind of funny for the name. And there'd be some other ones. I just can't remember them. So anyways, Sora. One of those things where you're like, yeah, it's alright.
I really can't believe the kid from The Sixth Sense is a voice in Smash Brothers. That's a little crazy.
I can't believe I found that out before you did. That blew me away.
Well, I don't give a shit about fucking Kingdom Hearts.
But dude, you're the video game guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know every video game.
Well, I don't know anything about baseball.
You know most things about baseball.
Well, that may be true, but I thought you knew most things about video games. Look at it this way. You want to make fun of something, you got to know what you're talking about. So I figured you'd gather some information, do your dirty work, to make fun of video games you don't like. What are you writing? Oh, yeah, you scratched some off. Alright, well, let's take a look at what happened on this day. I want to get this math right.
On this day...
59 years ago.
Oh, boy.
You ready for this?
What?
The Cuban Missile Crisis. This was practically the major beginning to what's been called the most intense 15 days in American history, and probably in world history. So on this day, President Kennedy announces that American reconnaissance planes have discovered Soviet nuclear weapons in Cuba, and that he has ordered a naval quarantine of the communist nation. You know how close we came to nuclear war with that?
Pretty close.
We were at DEFCON 3, or at least 2 at one point.
Because 4 is like, it's happening.
No.
Wait, no. Oh, DEFCON 1 is...
Yes.
It's already happened. And then 2
yeah.
is like, it's happening. 3 is like, buckle your pants, fuckos. Shit might go down. And 4... I forgot that it's like...
It's 1 through 5.
Yeah. So 5 is like... You get a slap on the wrist. You get a little
No,
slap.
5 is... We're at DEFCON 5 right now.
Dude, we're fucking cruising. And then 4 is like... Yo, Kim Jong-un, though? He's like... And then you get the joke.
Well, I do want to see the proper definition.
Fucking JFK was like, dude,
Dude!
they have missiles. They're gonna launch them at Florida.
Florida! No,
They're gonna destroy Miami.
They're
They're gonna destroy Disney World.
Was Disney World even a thing in 1962?
God, I hope so.
I don't know my Disney World history.
Yeah, neither do I. As very obvious by my hatred of Kingdom Hearts.
Your hatred, but you don't know anything about it to make fun of it.
Gonna shit on side my car, then I will go really far.
Okay, here's the DEFCON levels. 5 is the lowest state of readiness. 4 is increased intelligence watch and strengthened security measures. 3 is increase in force readiness above that required for normal readiness. DEFCON 2 is next step to nuclear war. And DEFCON 1 is nuclear war is imminent or has already started.
Goddamn.
It's either started or it probably happened.
Fuck.
That's literally DEFCON 1. And also, look at the colors for this. I think this is kind of funny.
Mutually
Blue. So 5 is blue, 4 is green, 3 is yellow, 2 is red, and then 1 is white. Why do you think Y is white?
Because once the bombs go off, there's nothing left.
Exactly. So 2 is red, and 1 is just nothing.
Look, dude, all I'm saying is that if Kim Jong-un tries some shit, him and his stupid fucking little nation's gonna get wiped off the face of the earth.
Let me just say
And
this.
Russia's not gonna come in. They're gonna be like, "You're on your own, bud."
That's on you, bud.
Who backs? I thought, is it China that backs North Korea, or is it Russia?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Well, then what are we talking about?
That's a great question.
Oh, look, let me just say, the anniversary of this is in 5 days. But do you know? I'll give you the Cliff Notes summary of this. There was a Russian submarine with 3 guys on it, and their communications to, what was going on was cut off. And so it was a Russian submarine, so they're down here. There was an American naval ship. It sent, I forgot what it was. It looked like a missile, but it was one of those things where it looks menacing, but it's a signal to identify who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But they saw it and thought it was like a nuclear missile.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, we need to launch these nuclear missiles on our ship and attack them. And 2 people said attack, and 1 person said no. And they needed all 3 to sign off on it. And that guy, his name was Vasily Arkhipov. And people say he saved the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he had said yes, we would have attacked that American ship, would have blown up, and what do you think would have happened? Who knows if we even be alive?
It'd be fucking Dunskies.
But, yeah, imagine that. Could you imagine actually being credited with the man who saved the world? And I'm not making that up. You can literally look that up. People refer to him as
I believe
that.
you. One choice can have a fucking massive effect on the future.
And he wasn't even supposed to be on that submarine. It
He was
almost
supposed
like
to be
luck.
at home watching the game.
He was supposed to be watching reruns of Matlock. I don't even know if Matlock was on the air, so don't laugh at that joke. But anyways, 59 years ago. How about that?
Damn, bro.
I just love your impression of Kennedy. Like, dude.
Dude, they're gonna launch missiles at Florida.
What's so funny is...
I like your funny words, Castro.
What's funny is Kennedy didn't want to go to war. Everyone around him did. The Russian president didn't want to go to war. Everybody did. Castro sure as shit wanted to go to war. Castro was urging the Russians to attack us.
Well, yeah, because he lives on a fucking shitty little island that's stuck in the 1950s, and he's like, ugh.
I think we should just call this the series finale of K and K in parentheses.
Alex's last episode.
And then going forward, I'll just take over.
It'll be Cock and Brock.
Cock and Brock. It'll just be hey guys, it's Stone. Yeah, Alex got canceled last week. I tried to tell him, but I still have to come over to his house and record. So he's just kind of sitting in the corner, and you're like duct taped. You can't say
be
anything.
bound and gagged in the corner.
You just hear.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, enough of that. Let's talk about what we did last week.
No.
We went last Friday, a week ago actually.
About a week ago.
Me and Alex and I, for all you English Nazis out there.
Oh, all right.
Oh, don't play dumb like you've never done that with me before.
Okay, continue.
We went to Sedona.
It's true.
Now the funny part is nobody could hang, and
well, they could hang. They just couldn't hang out.
What?
Anybody is capable of hanging at any time.
Mm-hmm.
You just need the rope to do it. It's pretty funny. Anyway.
Yeah, it's really not. No, just kidding. Yeah, we drove up. It was 5:30 in the afternoon, and I'm like, let's go to Sedona, and then Flagstaff. He's like, all right. So we went up there. We got to Sedona at like, no joke, 7:10. So it's dark as shit. You can't see anything. You can't even see the cool rocks and everything, and the colors are gone. But we drove around these nice neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
These houses were totally the houses you'd see some sort of like murder in a movie take place.
Mm-hmm.
Like the movie opens, it's a guy running around getting a suitcase, putting stuff away.
He's like, "See you later, honey. I'm going to my 9 to 5." And he comes home and he's like, "Honey, I couldn't help but notice that the meatloaf wasn't made.
Hey,
I'm a mighty hungry guy. I don't pay all the fucking bills for nothing." And then he finds his wife's fucking like left hand cut off like in a frying pan in the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, that's definitely not kosher." And then
I thought you were gonna go with he comes home and he's just like, "Hey, honey, I know this has been done in every single movie known to man, but don't ask me why. Just pack a suitcase. We're going to Miami." And then he turns the corner and then he gets shot.
I hate the fact that I have to say, yeah, that joke, many of you might say that was very misogynistic of me to assume that the woman was supposed to have dinner ready when the guy comes home, but,
Well, it's not like he could have just, I don't know, not said it.
You can't say anything anymore. You can't fucking, even if it's a joke, you can't say anything because people are like, "Oh, are you really joking?" And it's like, yes, I am.
Well, and look how those people are doing. They're gone. They're gone. They're dead. Their careers have been shot in the head.
What career do I have?
Well, if we keep going down this track, nothing.
True.
It'll be it'll be 3 times 0. You know what that is? 0.
Oh, whatever. You
Look,
people,
man.
you people need
Look,
to.
man, you stop recording, you say whatever you want, but when it records, the rules do change.
Nah.
Well, then go for it. I'll leave the room.
You're on your own, bud.
I'll leave the room for 10 minutes. You got the mic, hot mic. You can say whatever you want, and I'll come back and I'll hit end recording. And I'll be like, all right, I hope you enjoyed your last episode.
Christ.
I don't know, man. But what did you think of Sedona?
I mean, it's not the first time I've been there. I mean, it's nicer when you can actually see the fucking scenery, but it was still a nice drive, and I got to see the turquoise McDonald's for the first time in my life, so that was pretty epic.
I can't believe you went to Sedona before and didn't see it.
Go to episode 9, Korn and Kock, episode 9, to hear about the turquoise McDonald's.
No, let's not.
One of my favorite Korn and Kock episodes.
That was one of my favorite pictures.
It was like, would you have your wedding in Sedona, Arizona? That shit has like some kind of like rhythm to it. Would you have your wedding in Sedona,
No,
Arizona?
it was don't have your wedding.
Don't have your wedding in Sedona, Arizona. Still, it sounds fucking catchy.
I gotta look that up. Because I want to make absolutely sure I'm getting this right.
This is imperative.
An OLED Switch. Just like get that.
Which is funny, because last week, many of you might have watched the podcast and said, oh, this thumbnail and title is totally misleading. Stone didn't get an OLED. And he didn't, but I did. Well, more accurately, Russell got one from the T800s, or the bots, the scalper bots, as we call them.
The T800s.
Well, they're scalper bots, but we call them the T800s. And we call Russell John Connor, because he terminates the Terminators.
That's news to me. I never heard that.
Yeah, we call Russell John Connor. The leader of the resistance against the scalpers.
I'm just gonna...
Okay.
I don't get to call this... I don't get the title of this episode. But if I did, I'd totally call this one the Interrupting Podcast. We've had like 4 interruptions.
I know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the Trash Fire is Warm Part 2.
What is what did that... It was Don't Have Your Wedding in Sedona, Arizona. What is the Trash Fire...
The Trash Fire episode was the episode where you kept kicking the fucking mic stand over and over again, and then Bunny Bear came in and was like, yeah!
Why? But why Trash
then,
Fire again?
Because the fucking podcast was the flaming fucking Trash Fire. Because
Okay.
it sounded like shit.
Okay, I like that.
Except this one's not gonna sound like shit. It's just there's a lot of
No, it doesn't sound like
interruptions.
shit, but we've said...
We've said
Yo,
some
you
I've
said some shit. I've been the one trying to talk. You've jumped off the balcony 15 times, and every time it's like, look, man, you know what's gonna happen. No, it's gonna be different. Jumps off. Yeah, okay.
Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
By the way, when we went to Sedona, we accidentally found the Ben Shapiro radio channel.
Yeah, like Ben Shapiro was doing his fucking stupid radio show, and honestly, it's very... Look, Ben Shapiro's a fucking moron, but he's very, very fucking entertaining. The way he describes shit, like, he can't help but get a little lick in, you know? He'll be describing something happening, like... So he was describing that, like, Netflix employees were gonna stage a walkout because of the Dave Chappelle comedy special. And so he was like, the person who's running this event, walked into a boardroom meeting. A boardroom meeting of all of Netflix's, like, top, like, business people. And she just walked in and she was like, oh, I didn't know this meeting was happening. And then he was like, yeah, that's bull. That's why'd she show up?
That. I could buy into that. You never walked into a wrong door before in your entire life?
Well, either way, he also got to the part where it was like... No, I think that was it. I thought there was like...
That was it?
I thought that there was like
Alright.
another part where he was like... He was trying to explain something in a dignified manner, but then he had to like add in his own little fucking quips and stuff.
Well, here's the thing. He's not a moron. The guy's very smart, knows his stuff. It's how he presents his information.
He's smart.
Do you really
A
think...
little bit.
Do you really think he's this much smarter than both of us?
I mean, I'm sure he knows a lot more about
Like-
that stuff than we do. But
Well,
anytime
that's
anyone
it.
tries to prove him wrong with actual facts and logic, he just talks them out of the fucking debate. He fucking talks so fast and like insults them that they just get fucking mentally tired. They're like, yeah, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. And he's like, I'm right. I'm Ben Shapiro. I'm right.
Dude, there's somebody in this group that does that today.
If you had a wet ass pussy,
What?
that means you have some kind of disease. My wife is not like that. It's like
What are you talking about?
Because Ben Shapiro was talking about how the song "Wet Ass Pussy" (WAP) is fucking disgusting because that's not how a woman's reproductive organs should be. That's disgusting. You should go to a doctor and get that checked out. And it's like, Ben.
Okay, let me stop you. Why even responding to that? Just let it go.
Ben.
That's what I would do. I see that and I go, all right, it needs to move on. Why even responding to that?
Because Ben Shapiro's a cuck.
Did he really respond to this WAP thing?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
it must have been a slow news week if he's responding to the WAP.
He does a little trolling sometimes.
I guess. But the point is, I'll give almost any politician. They're smarter than me because I don't know anything about that stuff. If you were to ask me, what do you think about the latest healthcare bill? You know what I'd say? I don't know what it is, so I can't talk about it. And then that's it. I don't know I don't even know the title of it.
President
How
Cockler.
sad is that?
President Cockler, what is your thoughts on the growing crises in the Middle East?
I don't know.
Fuck. That's what I would say if I was president. I'd be like, fuck.
That's news to me. Yeah, I would. I don't know. It's like people who people who watch a few games of baseball and then they try to tell me how it works. It's like, really? You really think you watch 3 games? You really think you know enough about it? Kind of like when I go off on a thing about like any character in Smash Bros. Like, why is this character in? You tell me that there's a fan base that wants him, blah blah blah, and I don't know it. Yeah, that's true. I will say this. There are characters that are known around the world. My dad knows Mario. My dad knows Bowser and Donkey Kong. My dad doesn't know Sephiroth. He doesn't know... No, he knows Pac-Man. But he doesn't know Sonic the Hedgehog. So when
And that's a damn shame.
Well, yeah. But when we talk about, like, famous video game characters, there has to be fans and non-fans. Because you can't just look at fans. Everybody knows Babe Ruth. And you are not even close to being a sports fan. But you know Babe Ruth. So... he's one of the most famous athletes ever. You know Michael Jordan. You know, maybe Wayne Gretzky. Did you?
Hockey.
Okay, we give it a pat. You know Tom Brady. So those guys are more, all right? But if I were to say Kurt Warner, you'd go, who's that, a friend of yours? And I'd go, are you really? Are you kidding me?
Never met her.
Yeah. Or if I were to say, who was it? Ken Griffey Jr., you'd go, is that guy you went to school with? I mean, am I supposed to know that? But if I say Babe Ruth, you go, oh yeah, Babe Ruth.
Dude, I love that candy bar.
Well, the candy bar, there's that too. You get a candy bar named after you. You're pretty big.
Dude, fucking Baby Ruths are fucking disgusting.
I don't know if I've ever had one. Or if I did, I was 10 or 12 at the time.
Like, have a Snickers or have a Milky Way. Why would you fucking torture yourself with
Is
a
it
Baby
really
Ruth?
that bad?
It's just, like, weird and spongy and tastes fucking artificial and nasty. Like, I'm sure if you tasted it, you'd be like, tastes fine to me. But, like...
Well, you know how I am. I'm calm and chill. I don't like writing bad Yelp reviews on anything any food I put in my mouth. I was going to say something that could have came back to haunt me. But
Oh my god.
But I edited it and changed it. Let's just say there's somebody in this group that loves eating bad food and writing Yelp reviews. And it's hard for you to...
Andy doesn't watch the podcast. Anyway.
Oh god, I was thinking about. Were you there when he had that slice of pizza?
No, I wasn't.
Oh my god.
I was like one of the one people that like. I think I was the only one who wasn't there.
Well, you weren't entirely missing out. Sure, it was funny, but to just see that that awful event go down with your own 2 eyes. Ay. I felt myself raising myself to DEFCON 3. Because I felt like I was going somewhere where there would be no turning back. So, also, this is nice. This is a nice part of the podcast. We're talking about Baby Ruths and bad slices of pizza. We're not talking about, like, everything you said earlier.
Well, sometimes you gotta be a little controversial.
No, that's what you say. I say this. Why don't you have the Korn late special?
The Korn late special?
And when it's 10, 11 o'clock at night, and you're by yourself and you have these thoughts, just...
I'm having these thoughts. Why are you making it sound like I'm a psychopath that wants to kill animals?
Because you're blaming everything. You're blaming all this on cake. You're blaming all this on chocolate cake. Like, that's the reason. If you didn't have chocolate cake, none of this would have happened.
Probably.
Yeah, you still reacted.
Fuck you. Anyway,
All right.
did we talk about Metroid Dread yet?
No, I saw that you wrote it down. What you got?
Metroid Dread, the first Metroid game in over 15 years, came out.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not first Metroid game, the first 2D Metroid game.
Okay,
So they had,
I'm gonna
like-
play dumb. What's 2D again?
It's like Mario, side-scrolling. Like, there's
okay.
2 dimensions.
Okay.
And then it's like, there's the 3D Metroid games, like Prime and stuff that came out.
Okay.
Yeah, the last Metroid game that came out was Samus Returns on the 3DS 2017. And that game, Nintendo was like, they didn't even they announced it at E3, but it wasn't even part of their main presentation.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, oh, by the way, this is coming out. And they had like a 20-minute showcase because they were scared that like people weren't going to like it. Because in 2010 there was a Metroid game that came out called Metroid Other M, and it's probably one of the worst Metroid games because Samus is supposed to be this fucking cool badass character that doesn't afraid of anybody.
Doesn't afraid
of anybody.
Well, I think that should be the title of this podcast.
Yeah, Alex doesn't afraid of getting canceled.
Just doesn't afraid.
Okay. Yeah, so she's supposed to be like this cool female character, but like they made her like a whiny fucking like bitch that needs to be like babied, and like the whole entire game, like there's these fucking men all around the space station. They're like, Samus, you can't do this unless I say so, and she's like, okay, daddy. And it's really like fucking stupid. And like just the gameplay was just like mediocre.
Well, I'm reading about
and like what's up?
Technical issue in Metroid Other M.
Technical issue?
Yeah. It says after the release of Metroid Other M, it was reported to have a bug where the door in Sector 3 is permanently locked and impassable, preventing players from continuing.
Oh, well...
Does that sound familiar?
No, because I'm sure they patched it. I'm sure they, like, let you download, like, a thing, like an update to the software.
Okay.
That fixed that. But that sounds pretty fucking par for the course for that game, that little fucking stinker.
So what else you got?
Yeah, so it was really fucking bad. And Nintendo was like, oh, you don't like Metroid? Because people were like, this game's story sucks and the gameplay is mediocre, and they're like, oh, that means that nobody ever wants Metroid again. So they just didn't make Metroid games for like 6 years. And then we got a fucking Metroid game on the 3DS that was like fucking Call of Duty. And it was like, no one fucking cared. It was fucking garbage dog water.
Hey, are you talking about Metroid Fusion 2002?
No.
But Metroid Fusion 2002, and then Metroid Dread came out?
Yeah, Metroid Dread.
Oh, okay. Because that was 19 years.
Oh, that's true. 19 years, sorry.
Shit, almost 20 years.
Yep.
Alright.
That's what I meant. I meant 19 years.
Okay. What else you got?
So Nintendo's constantly like, and it's like, no, we do, just stop making them bad. And then they were like, okay, and then they released Samus Returns, and that was really good. And then they were like, maybe we can dig up this idea that we've had for like 19 years, because they were originally gonna make Metroid Dread in like 2007, 2008, but the technology at the time was like too not good, and like they just didn't want to. They thought that they couldn't express the idea. And then finally, after they made Samus Returns, they're like, fuck it, we can do it now. And now we have Metroid Dread, and it's one of the best-selling games in the series.
And there's a lot of games in this series.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really fun. Sorry for being a...
Don't even apologize, because the whole thing could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. And don't give me the heat of the moment.
So
don't give me the chocolate cake. Well then...
Look, man.
I'm curious.
Look, man.
What
all I'm saying is that if someone came up to me and made fun of me for being a dirty Romanian gypsy, I'd laugh.
What? No, you wouldn't.
I'd be like, laugh. They'd be like, hey, you gonna tell my fortune with the fucking cards, you idiot? And I'd be like, probably. Come over here and I'll read your palms, baby girl.
No.
Not for free.
Wow, this hole you're digging is so deep.
Yeah, like
I can't believe it's getting
this is
deeper.
This is the one time in my life that I refuse to admit I'm wrong.
I know, and you're dragging me down too.
I'm
My
not
name's
dragging
on
him
this
down.
too.
I'm not dragging him
Dude,
down.
people don't care about that. They're gonna look at me and go like,
Don't
"Why
you
did you
don't
stop him?"
fucking-
I'm gonna go, "I tried to stop him multiple times, and he didn't want to do it."
So anyway, if you're on the fence about buying Metroid Dread, please fucking do it. It's really fucking good.
I'm not buying it.
Not you. I mean the
Okay.
people.
The people. What? There's nobody listening anymore. They all bailed out 20 minutes in.
You're right.
So
all
who
right.
are you talking to? You're talking to me at this point, bud.
Damn.
All right. Well, what's this long thing you got?
Oh, you want me to go into it now?
Well, really quickly. I guess we already did. Do you like Dream Theater?
I've described them as video game music for prog fans.
See, it's interesting you say that, because I think you like, if that's the case, I think you'd really like Symphony X. Because Symphony X, and I have played them for you before, and I can tell when you really like something, because after every song you ask me, what is this? Even though you know it's the same band. And you haven't really done that with Dream Theater too much.
Damn.
So their new album came out. I'm looking forward to it. I did play you their 24-minute epic. Remember that?
I remember every beat.
Every beat. And really quickly, Alex and I are seeing Primus on Monday night. The last show of their tour. Excited for that?
They're ending their tour in Phoenix? What
Yeah.
a fucking stinker.
And Dream Theater's opening their tour in Phoenix. Actually, in Mesa.
Wait, we're gonna see them?
No, I'm seeing Dream Theater with somebody else. Would you rather see Dream Theater or Primus? Primus. And Primus is playing Rush's A Farewell to Kings album in its entirety, so it's a pretty unique show. You looking forward to it?
No.
Well, there it is.
I'm gonna record the whole thing and then never watch it.
You can. So you're gonna record it just to piss off the band, and then just never upload
And
it.
we're like, hey, turn that phone off. No!
Turn that phone off. Make me.
And then he's gonna go, blah, 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 and then the fucking vibrations in the air are gonna fry my SIM card.
If you get kicked out of the show, I'm not leaving. You can stay outside and wait for me to come out. Just.
I'll plant a fucking sticky bomb underneath their tour bus.
Oh my god! It's like you're doing this on purpose. Now, you're just doing this on purpose.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to listen to this entire thing and censor everything I fucking said.
I think that'd be actually really funny if you just.
No, at that point I just fucking cut it all out and then be like, we've been experiencing some technical difficulties.
Alex's microphone, the only microphone in the room, seems to be cutting out every time he
says
says
it seems
something.
Alex said some fuck shit that we can't allow in this podcast.
So we're at like.
But what's worse? Well, actually,
You know
no.
what?
I know the answer to that.
I'm saying, don't even
answer.
Don't even ask. I'll take your word for it. Okay, so what you're saying is we're at 57 minutes right now. So after you do all your editing, we'll have like a 23-minute podcast.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, dude. All right.
Okay, dude.
So yeah, there's the Primus show. I think there'll be seats, so I don't think there'll be like.
Oh fuck yeah!
I don't think. Well, if you sit, you're not gonna be able to see the band because everyone's standing the whole time. Was that a Primus song? What is that?
How do you fucking not know?
I don't know. I mean, that's.
Oh,
I get it. Well, you weren't doing that part. You were going.
Oh, I'm Primus's biggest fan. Oh, I listened to all their albums backwards on repeat.
Oh yeah, who am
Big
I?
fan.
My name is Alex Korn. I got canceled, and it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. Why did you stop me?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, who am I? Who am I?
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. All right.
I got one more thing on my list, so let's go to yours.
All right.
What's this long thing you wrote?
I wrote that it will soon be the same amount of time between the release of Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3 to Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4.
Are they making Pikmin 4?
They said back in 2016 that they were almost done.
Oh, you know what? I've been in this business long enough for movies, video games, TV shows. When they say that, they haven't even started. They haven't even had meetings about the game. We're almost done, and it's 5 years later. You never even started it back then. Right? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. So, Pikmin 2 came out on April 29th, 2004. Pikmin 3 came out on July 13th, 2013. Next year, on October 30th. On October 30th, 2022, it will have been a longer wait for Pikmin 4 than it was for Pikmin 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, as a Pikmin fan, as Pikmin is my favorite game franchise of all time, that fucking hurts.
That's your favorite franchise?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. They're not my favorite games, but it is my favorite franchise. They're some of my favorite games, but it's my favorite, like, series.
So it says on September 7th, 2015, the Pikmin game was very close to completion. And then in 2017...
Hey Pikmin came out, yep.
Well, no, in 2017 he said the development is progressing.
It's almost done! It's progressing. We just started.
Well, yeah. How do you go from very close to completion to it's progressing? That's literally degressing. You go backwards. It's like if Metallica made an album and Lars said we're almost done, like, mastering it, and then 2 years later he goes, it's halfway written. How is it halfway written? You just said you're almost finished mastering it. Did the songs get deleted? Did the files get deleted? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Hey Pikmin 2017.
Yeah, so what a lot of people think is that Hey Pikmin was actually Pikmin 4. And if that's the case, then I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I'm really holding out hope that Pikmin 4 will happen.
Hey, you know what? Tool fans got a new album eventually. They had to wait over 13 years. System fans
are still waiting.
We're still waiting. By the way, I know you've already heard, but System had to cancel or postpone their tour because of Surge testing positive for COVID. Which, by the way,
at least he has an open mouth kiss his son. Okay.
Well, yeah, there's that. You finish up your thing about the.
Well, it's also funny because it hasn't been that long of a wait, or has it? I forget when Metroid Prime 3 came out. But I know Metroid Prime 4 is confirmed and it's in development. But they announced it like 5 years ago that like it's coming, and then 3 years ago, or just a little under 3 years ago, they were like, by the way, we had to scrap everything we've done so far and we had to start from scratch.
Don't you want to be in that room and go, why?
But that's the thing, right? Now that Metroid Dread did so well, they're probably going to be like, oh shit, maybe we should actually start caring about this rather than putting it on the back burner.
You would think, but it's amazing how often these big companies... It's so funny. Again, I've been in this business long enough. People constantly go like, why won't this big company that makes millions and billions of dollars make us happy? Because they don't care about the fans. They care about that money. If they're making that money, they don't care. So they'll keep teasing us with Pikmin 4 for years. They don't care because they have money coming in from other places. Anyways, System played their first concert in 2 years, give or take. You want to hear this set list?
Oh god.
You know what they opened with? I love this.
They opened with let me guess. They opened with Shimmy. No.
They opened with X.
It's not bad.
I love that. So I can imagine they just opened with John just doing a roll on the snare, and then Shavo comes out, bah, bah, and then Darren comes out, and then it comes in, and Surge comes out. Okay, This is their set list.
Oh god.
You ready? Okay. X.
Ew.
Prison Song.
Ew.
Holy Mountains.
Okay.
Mind. Intro only.
Fuck you.
Cigarro.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Pea.
Did they fuck Cigarro over like they do in every fucking show?
No, but they played it fifth. That's interesting. They usually play that towards the end of the show.
Damn.
Sweet Pea.
Mm.
Needles.
Mm.
Deer Dance.
Mm.
Soldier Side Intro.
Mm.
Soldier Side.
Mm.
BYOB.
Mm.
Genocidal Humanoids. Live debut.
Mm-hmm.
Suggestions.
Mm.
Psycho.
Mm.
Chop Suey.
Mm.
Lonely Day.
Mm.
Question.
Mm.
Lost in Hollywood.
Mm.
Radio Video.
Mm.
Dreaming. Middle Breakdown only.
Wait. Okay. What are the 5 songs they've never played live?
We'll get to that in a second. Hypnotize.
Oh shit.
Atwa.
Are they playing like every fucking song they've ever made? God damn.
I don't know, but we still got some more. Hypnotize, Atwa, Bounce.
Ooh.
Chicken Stew.
Damn.
Protect the Land.
Damn.
Debut. Aerials.
Damn.
War. Science.
Oh my god.
Toxicity.
Oh my god.
And Sugar.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a lot of songs.
That's 30 songs. But how many of those are like 2 to 3 minutes long? Like
That's true.
80% of the show.
That's true. Alright. That still adds up. Fuck.
It does. Now, the songs they've never played live.
The 5 songs, I know it's Stealing Society,
Mm-hmm.
She's Like Heroin,
Mm-hmm.
Theta Waves, New Guns, and I forget what the fuck it is.
Come on.
I know you know.
Well, I want to get all these stupid songs up. They played Shimmy live 5 times.
It's pretty cool.
I'm not a huge fan of Shimmy.
Shimmy, 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 the break of dawn.
Don't be late for school again. They played Boom live once.
Damn.
Um.
I've been walking through your streets where all your money's in.
So they've done all of Toxicity. I think they've done all of System. They've done all of Mesmerize. So Hypnotize, let's see, they did Attack, Dreaming. Yeah, I think it's just Stealing Society and She's Like Heroin. Which Stealing Society, I'm a little surprised at.
It's probably because they have like fucking like 10 people talking over each other.
Well, technically, if you want to go that route, then technically they haven't played Dreaming in its entirety.
Fair.
Because they have 3 vocal tracks on that. And I think they have like 2 or 3 guitar tracks. Let's see. Ego Brain.
Right, Ego Brain. There it is.
They didn't do Ego Brain.
Never
Theta
played
Waves.
Ego Brain. Fuck.
It's funny they played Roulette.
Fucking Ego Brain.
They've played 36 7 times. How many songs are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So what are the 3 songs off of Steel Society?
New Guns, Ego Brain, and Theta Waves.
Yeah, so those 3, and Stealing Society,
And She's Like Heroin.
and there are your 5.
Yep, there we go.
Wow.
Figured it out. Solved the mystery. Good job, mystery crew.
Mystery Crew. Of those 5, what's the best song they haven't played live?
Probably Stealing Society.
Well, it was Theta Waves, Ego Brain, and
Theta Waves is fucking lame.
what was the other one? New Guns?
Yes. New Guns is okay.
I like New Guns. I like Ego Brain too. I think I like Ego Brain or New Guns more than Stealing Society. Stealing Society has like 2 good parts.
Nah. You're wrong.
Well, Darren agrees with me.
Well, Darren's a fucking idiot. And he's the reason why we haven't gotten a new album in fucking 2 decades.
Fair. I mean, it's absolutely fair.
It's like, no, we're not going to have a song on the next album called Pee Pee Poo Poo Doo Doo Fart Darren. He's like, I'll quit the band. I'll fucking do it.
What is this? You mimicking guitar?
I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. He's like, I'm fucking insane. Because he has a gun pointed to his temple.
Alright, well, I thought of this yesterday.
I'm sure you did.
You asked me years ago. I don't know if you asked me on here or if we were just hanging
No,
out.
Stone, I'm not going to make love to you. Stop asking. Don't swing that way, okay? Not that I have anything wrong with those.
He reacted 5 times this podcast. I mimicked throwing a pen at him, and he reacted all 5 times.
Fuck you.
Another potential title for this could be called "Don't Flinch."
Don't sleep.
Don't flinch or don't cringe. Because how many times have I just was like,
Well, that's not cringing. That's just like, really?
no, this is, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
I will kill you.
You asked me at some point in time, how was I going to end Rushbauer?
Yes.
Yes, and I did have an ending, but now I can't do that ending anymore.
Why not?
Because my last cover was going to be Tom Sawyer, and I did Tom Sawyer.
Fuck.
And not just that, how I was going to do the last, let's say I would come out and say this is the last year. So, like a TV show, it starts off fine, normal. But then, as it comes to an end, I think what I was going to do is I was going to determine my top 10 favorite bands. And then the last 10 weeks, I was going to do one final song from those bands.
I thought your last song was going to be My Pain.
What? Do, 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 do. I'm your love. Do, do, do. I'm your love.
Fucking dog doo-doo shit.
What do you mean you like that song?
Yeah,
I don't.
But it's still pretty fucking doo-doo.
That's not what you said when we first listened to it. You were like, dude, what was that called?
Dude, what was that called? Dude, that's my new favorite. That's my ringtone now.
Oh my god, my ringtone.
No, it's not.
Whose ringtone is My Pain by Slipknot? They're just sleeping. They just hear do 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 do. Oh god, it's work calling me. God, get out of here with that. No way. Anyways,
It's... never mind.
I was essentially going to do my favorite bands last, but then every band would get one last cover. And then as it came on, you know my 5 favorite bands, right?
Rush, Metallica.
Wait, hold on. So
Rush, Metallica. You're trying really hard here.
okay, I can't.
Dream Theater.
4 and 5.
Amon. No, I'm just kidding. I love saying that because I know it pisses you off.
Whatever.
Alright, Apex Twin.
Aphex Twin doesn't piss me off though. I love how Zayn just created this narrative that I don't like Aphex Twin. I never said that. I like Aphex Twin. I just haven't got their next album's like 1 hour and 58 minutes, and I want to sit down.
It's one song. It's like Delirium.
It's one song broken into 20 parts.
It's like Delirium Cordia. Fucking.
Yeah, and even that listening to that song is a challenge, right?
It's funny though. Just
is it?
like in the background.
You hear the drum. Hey Dave, what do you want to do for the drums?
It's like what the fuck. All right, so I got 3 of them.
You got the top 3.
The Police.
Yeah.
And
So what's number 4?
Oh fuck. I forgot. I know you told me this before, but hey, I got 4 out of 5.
You made fun of me for liking them because I listened to their albums back and forward. Primus.
I wanted to say Primus, but I wasn't sure.
No,
Hey, so I know your 5 top favorite. I was gonna say
you
Primus.
You know 4. What you didn't.
You
didn't. I was gonna throw to that guy. I was gonna throw to that guy in the end zone because he was wide open, but you didn't, and you lost the game. Anyways, and we're not renewing your contract.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, I'm not gonna be paid $30 million this year to fucking play with balls. What a tragedy.
Hey, to put that in perspective, the Buffalo Bills kicker missed a field goal, and he never played again. So you don't think teams were like, yeah, we're not signing you back? He never played a game after that. He missed.
He still got paid $30 million to fucking play
No, he
with
didn't.
balls.
This was in the late 80s. The highest paid player was probably making $5 million.
$5.
Maybe. Dude,
They're like, here you go, kid. Buy yourself a hot dog.
You don't understand. I was reading in the 80s, some baseball player in Toronto negotiated $1 million contract, and that was like, whoa, it's the first $1 million contract. That was in the early 80s. You just saw like, who's a baseball player you know? Just name anybody.
Puig.
Well, he's not playing anymore.
What?
He's not playing anymore. Well, he's playing in. I think he's playing in the Mexican league down in Mexico.
What? He left?
Well, nobody signed him. Nobody wanted him.
That's fucking hilarious.
It is. I don't like Puig. Yasiel Puig, for those.
Get Puiged.
He was on the Dodgers and he killed me for years, and he's finally gone.
Sadly, I died, but somehow I lived.
Even in death, I'm still helping. No, but guys nowadays are signing 1-year deals at like $26 million.
It's pretty cool.
And in the 80s, it's like, okay, 1 year, 1 million. Everyone's like, whoa, big baller over here. But then again, money was different back then. I do hate that narrative that gets thrown around out. That some people, I'll admit it, people our age will go like, dude, back in the 80s, you could buy a house for 10 grand. Yeah, how much did you make an hour back then?
4 cents.
Yeah, you didn't make $9.50 back in the 80s. You probably made $2.50 or $4.50 or something like that. So can we knock it off of the narrative things were cheaper back then? Yeah, we made less back then too. How come that part gets forgotten about, you know? And it's sad because I've heard people I know say that. Like, come on. Are we really not that smart?
Yes.
Apparently.
Barely.
So that would have been the original ending for Rush Bauer. It would have ended with Police, Primus, Metallica, Dream Theater, and then Rush. And that's why I was saving some songs to be last, like Tom Sawyer, Master of Puppets, Pull Me Under. I don't know what I would have done with Primus and the Police, but you get what I'm saying. And that was going to be like the series finale. And then that would have been it. And then I think I would have, you know how some TV shows would do like a 1-hour reunion special. I'd come back once in a while and do a medley, and then that'd be it.
Can the last episode have a clip of you burning your drum set in like a giant bonfire? That'd be funny.
What would that accomplish?
You never play drums again.
Well, I'm not retiring from drums. I'd be retiring from covers. Big difference.
Am I gonna come back for 400 for 400 and play some fucking bullshit?
You did 201. Zane did. By the way, for those of you who don't know, every milestone I hit, except for 100. 100, I did "Don't Tread on Me" by Metallica live at yeah.
Incredible.
And you know what's funny? What? I like the covers before and after that. 99 and 101 were better than 100.
That's pretty funny.
So essentially, I have a new tradition where every 100 covers. Mm-hmm. So for 200, I did this "Dying Soul" by Dream Theater. It's 11 and a half minutes long. It was long. It was epic. It was really fun. And I thought to myself, me and Alex were driving around one day, or one night actually, and he said something like, "You should cover 'Squeeze Me Macaroni' by Mr. Bungle." And I said, I don't want to. And he's like, "Why not?" You know, he goes, "Red Dead." And then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what'd be funny is I should have you cover a song. And he said, "Why?" And I'm like, well, because I just did 200. It was a big milestone. So how do you follow that up? Some bullshit. So he came over, and I had him learn 36 by System of a Down, which is a 46-second song. And he came over, he learned it, filmed it, and that was it. And now it's just a reoccurring joke that I'm hungover from my 200th cover or 300th cover, so I'm having somebody else fill in for me, or fill in for Rush Bauer.
I remember that.
So, yeah, Alex came in, he did his little spiel. I do allow some improvisation. And then after 300, which was Tom Sawyer by Rush, I did it for Neil Peart, who passed away, and it was on my dad's birthday. I had Zane come in, and he covered "Insert Coin" by Slipknot, which on first take, I didn't even think there were any drums on that at all. But I think I listened to it with headphones, and I'm like, actually, no, I think there are drums on this. So we kind of had to create it. You've seen that cover before.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
No, it's great. What are you talking about?
It's horrible because there's no drums.
No, it's great.
You go, and that's the end of the song.
Well, you know what? There are drums. I just love the ending of it, where I just like zoom in on his face, and the music just goes killers, killers, killer.
Jumping on the Killers.
And then, of course, I allowed Zane to do his little reason. What was his? It was like,
oh, he put me in a crate and he's taking me to the vet later. Or something like that.
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys in on a little treat here. No. Did you say no?
Yeah, I was like, no.
You said no like David Lynch does.
David, you're about to die. Could you please tell us your secrets before you pass away? No, I don't think I will.
David, you're about to die.
David, you're on your deathbed. Could you please tell us the meaning behind a razor head? No.
No, I don't think I will. Did you
Why not? Quote... Why not? Because I'm doing a little trolling.
Because I'm funny.
Honestly, that probably would be his answer. He'd be like, because it's fucking funny to see you idiots like trying to find meaning in something where there probably fucking isn't any.
No, there is meaning in it. He's made that very clear. He just won't tell us what the meaning is.
The meaning is, I like fucking with people.
Look at, here's another thing I love about 36. You see it? There's nobody sitting there. It's just...
It's true.
And that was an accident. I didn't plan for that. Okay, I'm going to play you Alex's speech. Okay, here we go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rush Bauer's replacement this week. He's sleeping off a nasty hangover after his 200th drum cover celebration. I'm going to fill in the shoes this week. Let's see how it goes.
Short, sweet, 15 seconds.
Fucking God.
That was unfortunately not the first take. Oh, we have an outtake reel on that.
Oh yeah, I fucking 36 is like the easiest drum cover ever, but I'm a fucking idiot.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about when you'd come
speech?
in, yeah, and you'd like 10 seconds in, you'd be like blah blah blah, blah damn it, and then you just get up and walk away, and then come back.
Shit, damn it, shit.
And then here's Zane's.
The thumbnail. It's really funny.
Dude, you should make
the thumbnail
for the. Yeah, you should do that.
Zane's fucking picture.
It's
no, the
good.
thumbnail of your video in our thumbnail.
No, just like.
Oh God.
Okay, here's Zane's spiel. Here we go.
Hey guys. Rush Bauer couldn't make it this week because he went to the dog pound to pick up a new dog, but the people working there thought that he was the dog. I'm not really sure how you do something like that, but I don't know, people mess up sometimes. So I'm gonna be picking him up from there in about like 17 hours or so, but until that time I think I'll just fill in for him this week.
I thought he was gonna say 5 to 37 minutes from now.
I think I did tell him you should say 17 hours. And everything else, you just made it up.
That's fucking epic.
But essentially...
Oh God, I fart.
Really? You're like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Nothing. That was like a loud one. It's not gonna smell like anything.
I didn't hear it.
Ladies, I'm single, and I guess you can find out why.
Oh
you can figure out for yourself why.
But here's the question.
What?
I'm gonna get to 400 next year.
No,
I just did 357.
Nope.
So the question becomes, who's gonna do it?
Me.
And what's the song gonna be?
Some bullshit.
It's
gonna be a bank heist cover.
It'll be Squirrel. Squirrel Con Ventilator.
Yeah.
I'll get someone who cannot play drums for their life, and they'll cover Squirrel.
Oh my! Could you imagine?
I think I'd actually lose subscribers.
The entire time they're just like staring at the camera with a fucking smirk on their face, and it just zooms slowly into their face.
Well, and it's like they're about to start playing, but then they realize there's no drums in it, so they just go. You know who'd be great for that?
Raul.
Ben.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. A year or two ago, I came up with the perfect cover for Ben. You ready for this? You'll like this.
Okay.
You know how roulette starts, right? By System?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if I had Ben just hit a cymbal and then just get up and leave?
Oh, so then you come in and do the rest of the thing?
No, there's no drums. Literally, the track is that cymbal and then just guitar.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Right? So I thought it would be so great because I know Ben would say, I can't play drums. I'd be like, don't worry, Ben. I know the song you got.
Oh, God.
You just have to hit the China boy and just get up and then walk away.
Dude, if I was rich and I was you, and I was doing these drum covers, I would totally do something like that. And at the very end of the song, Ben rushes the drum set and fucking breaks everything.
Do you know how much that hurt?
Oh, it would. He'd have a few broken bones, but you hurt for your art.
Well, you can also get stabbed in those things because they're metal. I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah,
but
well,
there are things sticking out all over the place.
Okay, Ben's an EMT. He can fucking.
Just because you're an EMT doesn't mean you can go like, I have the magic touch, or I have the touch by Peter Gabriel.
You got the touch.
So I don't know. Intruder by Peter Gabriel. That'd be another one.
That's not that hard.
It's repetitive, but people would get bored. So I don't know. I thought about like
I am the. I don't know.
I am the. I don't know, man. But I love doing it. I love having the tradition of just getting someone else to do it for me.
It's fitting.
Because you have the big celebration of like, we're doing number 400, and then 401. It's Roulette by System of a Down, and it's just Ben hitting the cymbal and just leaving. Or, do you think Ben should do something in the video? Like he like reads a book?
No, we should definitely get up and walk away, and there'll be different angles from the like you'll take different shots of your drum set just sitting there with no one there.
I've done that before.
It's really funny.
But I've done that before in the beginning of the video when I'm setting everything up. I did in the beginning of Sacrifice Sons by Dream Theater.
Oh wow, daring today, aren't we?
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Alright, well, that was my last thing. I'm a little surprised we got through everything I wanted to talk about.
It's funny.
What is that? Squid Game?
Because I wanted you to tell me what you wanted to tell me earlier, but I didn't want to forget to ask you to tell me.
What was the Wait, what did I say?
You wanted to say something about... Oh my fucking god.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. The second we're done, and I'll make sure you're not recording. But when is South Park going to come out with a new season?
Who fucking cares? South Park hasn't been good for in a long time.
That's the thing. They haven't been not good, but you know how I feel with South Park. They're tackling actual real life politics, and it's just not that funny. Before, they would take something that was outrageous and put their spin on it. But nowadays, since real life is so outrageous, I don't really want to see South Park doing it because it's not that outrageous. Get off your phone. What are you doing?
I'm telling Russell to fucking not forget my OLED tonight.
He's going to forget it. Or he's going to put it in his car and claims he forgot it. And then right before you kick him out of your house, he's going to go like, Alex, I have it in my car. I was messing with you. And he's going to think it's the funniest thing.
And I'm going to go, cool, when was the last time you had a romantic partner?
Okay, that's what we call an overreaction.
I don't care. Oh, he's going to listen to this and be upset? No.
No, not this. I know he's not going to listen to this. And if he does, he's not going to make it to the hour and 26-minute mark. Well, actually, this podcast could be like 40 minutes after you do all the editing.
It's not. You want to make out?
You know, I was about to say you want to get some lunch, but
well, right I mean, it's not lunch time, but I'd be down.
What is
to
it?
get
Is it dinner time?
It's blinner time.
Blinner time? What is it? Dinner time? It's not lunch. Is it dinner?
No, it's linner time. Like
Linner?
the time. Yeah. So you know how there's brunch, breakfast, lunch. There's linner, lunch, dinner. And then there's deckfast. The time between dinner and breakfast.
There's the 6th time he's reacted. Yeah, you know what? I got 7. 7 times. What was
4 hours. We've been recording this podcast for 4 hours.
Wait, who am I?
All right, I think it's time for that Korn and Kock rewind.
All right, let's see it.
Play the clip.
Here's Kock.
That was a really cool clip.
God, my neck hurts.
I'm
Like my
sorry.
upper back. I think I slept on it wrong. I don't know what I did.
Well, we talked about a lot. I repeatedly said things that would have got me canceled if I didn't censor them. Yes, I am going to censor them. Stone has convinced me.
Ay, ay, ay. You know what we should do? We should record ourselves rewatching Iron Man 2.
We're not gonna. We're not gonna. That's not what I did, you cocksmoker. It's not gonna be the same magic as before. Because the first time we did that was like pure, like we were in the zone and we just fucking said funny thing after funny thing. We can't match the magic of that first year.
Sure we can. Here's what we do. Somehow I'd have to set up this so we're recording so that you don't know it, and then we get it. Because there is something when the mic is on,
it's not as funny.
Well, it's not only not as funny,
you
but
try
you're nervous.
You try to force
Yeah.
the funny to happen.
Like, it happens to me all the time. I practice a song 12 times, but the second I record it, I'm making simple mistakes. Why? Because when you hear a beep and it's recording... I like how you two are like properly showing me how to do this intricate dance.
It's the whip and nay.
Who cares? You actually refer to it as the whip and nay.
That's what it's called.
You know what I call it as? A silly dance move.
Well, it is a silly dance move.
So how come when I do this, that
floss?
Thing, yeah.
Because it's from Fortnite.
And what?
Fuck! Bro, this ain't as good as Fortnite!
I don't know, man. I think it's a little like, okay, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. But you do that, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to criticize you.
Hey, I wasn't the one fucking, like, pretending to throw a fucking pen at you this entire time.
Oh, I got the pen right now. Is he going to do it? Let's see if he does it. Yeah, he did. Just barely. Barely his eyes moved. Barely. 8 times. You're 0 for 8. You know what that's called? You're getting sent down to the minors, bud.
You fucking blinked a bunch.
Well, I did, but I also felt the fist right in front of my face.
Well, you actually hit me with the pen!
Okay, here.
Holy fuck, the mic picked me,
here, like... Throw the pen at me.
The mic actually picked up me fucking punching the air.
I wonder if we can get a drop of that. You just...
Just... Oh, well, now that's gonna sound like shit because I had the fucking pen in my hand.
Here, throw the pen at me. Throw the pen at me.
Well, no, now you're asking for it, so you're gonna be ready.
Well, no, I'm not gonna catch it. What do you think I'm gonna do? Matrix it and just like stop it? Just throw the pen at me. What was that? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I was like trying to.
Oh, for 9.
Oh, fuck you. Whatever.
9 times, baby.
Whatever.
You're not me. That's my line.
Oh, so you admit it? So whenever.
I've always said it's my line. I never denied it. I embraced it.
Your all-star
10 double digits, baby.
Your fucking star player move is fucking whenever you're wrong or you know you're wrong, you're like whatever.
Yeah, that's not just that. When I'm done with the topic and I want to move on, I go whatever. So if you guys continue on with it, when I put whatever, I'm putting everything in and I'm out.
You put everything in, but are you in or are you out?
Georgie, I got 3-1 odds on Ohio State. Are you in or out?
Yeah.
We're going to get a bunch of good drops from this podcast.
When we eventually go through all the podcasts and get drops.
What we have to do is...
set aside we have to set aside a podcast day, be like, sorry, we're not doing a podcast today. And then we have to like go through every fucking episode.
Here's what we got to do. Every year, every calendar year. So, and I know we recorded... Did we record earlier this year, or was it last year?
We didn't even... We recorded last year.
Last year? What was the date for that?
It was like... That's a great fucking question. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Muscle freak. Okay.
What's he saying now? Tooth and nail.
Huh?
Hi, Jack. What is your extra hobby?
August 10th, 2020.
Oh, tooth and nail, right.
Or, well, wait, that was part... Okay, yeah, so August 10th. Okay. So, essentially what we do is... We have a competition to see what the best drop of whatever year it is. So this year, at the end of the year, we would both, on our own time, listen to these podcasts and write down what we think are our best quips or drops. And all the fans out there do the same thing. go back and listen to these and pick out a 1, 2, 3 second clip of us saying something stupid or dumb or funny, and tell us the time clip and everything, and we'll have an entire podcast dedicated to going through and judging what the best drop of 2021 is.
That sounds like a lot of work for a bunch of people who like fucking don't care. Anyway.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, or we set it up and then they judge. Like, we'll have like a bracket.
We'll have Zartan. He'll be the only one voting. He'll be like,
Well, you're saying Brock won't?
oh, Brock will.
Yeah, of course Brock will. Brock's a bro. We're gonna have him on soon.
Next podcast, actually.
Next podcast?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that'll be the 5th one since we started again.
What's special about fifth?
Every 5 podcasts, we have him on as a guest.
Is that a thing?
Well, that's what I suggested to you, and you're like, fuck yeah.
When was that?
I'll fucking know at some point.
Let me guess. 2 years ago?
No!
I'm supposed to remember it? Well,
No!
then when was it? When was
a week
it?
ago or 2 weeks ago.
You did not tell me that a week ago.
You know, I'm sorry that your brain is full of fucking holes and you can't remember.
You did
shit.
not tell me a week ago. And I'm not saying this because I don't want Brock on every 5 episodes, but you did not tell me, hey, look at me, eye contact. I'll get to 11. I'll get to 11 with this. You did not tell me a week ago every 5 episodes we're going to have Brock on here. You just did it. I'm willing to bet my life on that.
If I can somehow find proof, I'm gonna.
How are you going to find proof? It wasn't. You didn't say it on the podcast.
Whatever. We have 10 seconds left. Can we just end this bullshit?
10 seconds left. We're getting to an hour and 35.
Sure.
Let's go for 2 hours.
Fuck no.
Well, let's go for an hour and 40. Hour and
Fine,
35.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
All right. And then when we get to an hour and 40, I'm going to convince you for an hour and 45.
No, fuck you.
Nah. Okay, well, you know what? Let's do the Korn and Kock sports report really quick.
Well, we didn't even do the rewind. We just added the. At this point,
I
the
thought-
Korn and Kock rewind means fucking nothing.
I thought, okay, we'll do this, then we'll do the rewind. The Braves are up 3-2 against LA.
Don't care.
They literally need to just win one more game, and then they eliminate LA. And last year they had a 3-1 lead,
Wait,
and
is this basketball?
This is baseball. I said Dodgers. Well, basketball just started, but, you know. And the Houston Astros are 1 win away from going to the World Series against Boston, or Ben's team. And they could win tonight.
Wait, what 2 teams are going to the...
Boston and Houston are playing. Houston, if they win tonight, they're going to the World Series. The Trastros.
The Trastros, the cheaters. Got them, yeah.
And if the Braves win tomorrow night, they'll go to the World Series. So... go Boston and Atlanta. That's all I can say.
Wait, so what happened? So, didn't I say that didn't I predict the Red Sox would win the World Series this year?
I don't remember. You'd have to ask Russell.
Fuck.
I think you did, but I'm not entirely
Wouldn't
sure.
that be fucking funny if I got it again? I came back.
You did.
After a 3-year gap of like not predicting them, I was like, yeah, I got it.
He predicted 17 and 18. And then 19 was awful.
No 19, no 20, but 21, baby, let's go.
Well, 19, you had an awful pick. One of the worst takes I've ever seen. You said the Reds. You said the Cincinnati Reds. And when I called you out on it, you claimed it wasn't it. And I said, is it because Puig's on the Reds? And you're like, no, that's not why. And I'm like, really?
Where's
you
Bryce
just happened?
Did Bryce Harper die or something? I haven't heard of him in a long time.
You mean Big B?
Yeah, Big B.
He's still in Philadelphia.
Oh, no wonder I haven't heard anything about him.
That's pretty good. For someone who doesn't know anything about like the sports, that's pretty good. Like, I give you credit for that.
I just remember because apparently he has like anger issues.
Yeah.
Like beats his cat whenever he misses a home run.
Misses a home run.
Oh, mittens! This is your fault.
So when he's in Miami and he misses out on a home run,
He flies back. He has a fucking biplane ready to go. Flies back to his home. Oh my god.
so when he like misses, he gets his phone out. It's just like, we're good to go tonight, but you have a game tomorrow in San Francisco.
Fuck you.
Or he hits a home run. Hey, you're good tonight. Thank God.
Oh, thank God. All right, mittens. Animal abuse is not funny. It's not.
Well, yeah,
Well,
it's
you were
not.
fucking laughing, so don't fucking tell me.
I'm laughing because it's like you've put like 12 disclaimers out here of like pedos, you should go to hell.
No,
but I'm just saying.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. So why even saying in the first place? What are you gonna say next? The sky is blue. 2 + 2 is 4. Rush is the best band. What are you doing?
That's subjective.
Yeah, I know. There are people out there that say
It's a good. They're a great band, no doubt. One of the all timers for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't say it.
In my world,
In your world, but that's subjective.
That's all that matters. There are people that say Aphex Twin's the best band out there. In their world, yeah, sure.
Yeah, certain person. I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to think of another band.
That's not even his favorite band. That's the funniest part.
No, yeah, it's not. They gotta be one of his favorites.
It's out there.
Like,
anyway,
well, who is his favorite band?
Story So Far.
That's his favorite band?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him right now on this podcast live.
I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you it is.
Well, I'm not. With how confident, I'm not gonna bet you on that.
He's probably at press right now.
I kind of want to call him right now.
Fucking do it. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go to 45 just for this.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, guys. This is a special occasion.
We've only done. Oh, it's 4:05. He's totally,
He's totally at press.
He's totally free. All right, we are calling Zane right now. This is live. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know that we're calling. Okay, this is on speakerphone.
Yep.
Hello?
Hey Zane, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, me and Alex are recording right now, and this is on the podcast. Okay.
You literally said he doesn't know we're recording.
No. I was saying it for the viewers who don't know this. Of course, I just told Zane. I'm not gonna tell Zane and set him up. But look. The point is, we were talking. What is your favorite band of all time?
My favorite band of all time?
Yes.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Probably.
Okay.
Now I want to clarify when I say this.
What?
And maybe you guys are talking about this. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite does not equal the best. My favorite is just like my own personal side. It's what I personally like.
Okay.
But right now, for my money, probably my personal favorite is The Story So Far.
Oh!
I told you.
Alex got it right.
Yeah.
Man.
It's not high art. It's not like the most extravagant thing out there, but it's just for me genuine good rock music, good tunes, fun lyrics. It's a good time.
Okay. So what is like your best band, or what's that category?
Bankheist.
Okay. All right, bud.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you in like 2 hours when we hang out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zane.
Thanks for calling in on the show.
Yeah. I didn't. You called me.
I just hung up.
That was great. I told you it was his favorite band.
You know what? You were right. I'm a little shocked. Not entirely surprised. Just a little shocked that they're his favorite. I thought it would have been something else.
It would have been some fucking like ding ding ding. Ooh, wind chime fucking music. Yeah, all right. Yeah, who's Zane's real friend, huh?
Wheel friend? He said wheel.
Wheel friend.
Who's his wheel
Pick
friend?
up a wheel gun. Pick up a wheel gun. A wheel gun? Only 8 years old and he's already talking about drive-bys.
I'm not even gonna ask what that's from.
It's from a fucking machinima from like 2008. It's
Machinima?
Like, yeah.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Counter-Strike for kids, dude.
That is a name I haven't heard in
That is
a
a
long time. Well, I changed my
What
voice
the
completely.
fuck?
I'd never heard my voice change like that before.
All right, Korn and Kock rewind. Let's actually do it.
All right, let's go.
We did the. So Stone's 0 for 11 or 0 for 10.
What?
0 for he was going to go 0 for 11 with me, with the fucking.
Oh damn it! Damn it!
Now
He didn't react.
Now I'm 1 for 10.
Damn it!
I'm 1 for 10. Fuck yeah.
I got greedy.
You
It's not a shutout anymore.
You got greedy. All
Damn
right.
it! Damn it! Damn it!
So we're 1 for 10. I'm 1 for 10.
No. 1 for 11. You were 0 for 10, but
Oh,
that was
sorry,
the 11th
sorry,
one.
1 for 11.
But you know what?
I'm stupid.
I'm still gonna rain on your parade here.
Okay.
You know what? That's a 0.90 batting average.
Okay.
But it came on the last one. That's the worst part. If it was like you reacted on the first one and the last 10 you didn't, or on the 5th one you did and all the other ones, but the last one. Oh,
All right.
can't believe I did
Alec
that.
Baldwin committed accidental homicide, which I mean, sucks, but
I
whatever.
completely forgot about that. Maybe that's why I didn't want to do the rewind, because that bummed me out. So thanks.
Thanks. Sora, hands-on, kind of sucks. Metroid Dread, really good. Pikmin 4 will never happen. I don't know. Stone's watching Squid Games. He likes it, but it's a little too violent. Human Missile Crisis. In 5 days, it will have been 57 years.
59 years.
Whatever, I was too off. And dude, they were gonna attack Florida.
Dude, we got Disney World.
We got Disneyland. Fucking. What else did you put on there?
We are. Me and Alex went to Sedona.
True.
The new Dream Theater album come out. A View from the Top of the World. Check it out.
Pretty cool.
We are seeing Primus on Monday, so we will have a Primus review.
True. That's the first time since 2018 that we've done that.
What did we see in 2018?
System.
Oh, that's right. Was that 2018? I thought that was 2019.
Maybe it was 2019. I don't remember.
I can look it
2018,
up.
2019, whatever. Same era.
All right.
Hurry up. We got less than a minute.
Less
40
than a
seconds.
minute. And then we talked about how Rush Bauer was originally going to end, but it won't end like that anymore.
Damn.
So are we going to end this right on 45?
Oh, absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
I can't believe I did that. Why did I get greedy? That everyone out there.
What was that?
Don't get greedy. That's
That's the lesson for this podcast.
Don't get greedy. No, the lesson is don't get canceled like Alex is about to when we upload this.
True.
All right. I think I've said my piece.
All right. Well,
6 seconds.
Here's my piece. It's a gun in my pocket. I'm gonna shoot you right now. Bang, bang, bang.
Bye-bye.
Bye.